purchasing the online training course. This is just more of an introductory video just to give you the, I guess, the breakdown on what's going to be covered over the next couple of videos, just to give you the, I guess, the basis on how to become more intuitive, how to start to set up the, I guess, the environment for you to receive the information, how to interpret the information that you're receiving, how to give proper ratings and be able to see where the information that you're interpreting can be actually more beneficial for your clients and also beneficial for you based on some of the information that's going to be presented to you, so that you can see if you follow the steps within this training program. You'll start to become very successful with, I guess, the intuitive guidance that you already have access to. All I am is a facilitator and pointing you to the energy that's already around you, that's just trying to wake you up or trying to get you into a state of knowing. Okay, a lot of this stuff, when you're getting into training or looking at techniques that work, I'm more of a belief in what's worked for me is that less is more. So the less that I guess, gravitate towards things that are outside of me, and the more that I go inward. And that's why I always teach my students that meditation is key. That the more that you go inward, the more you're going to feel comfortable with the knowing, the feelings that you're receiving. So this course is going to be set. You got to make sure that you're watching these videos in order. I'll be sending you the video links every week, so you'll have a video every week to be able to review. You can go back to the video if there's some things that were missed or some things that you weren't able to retain, but within the week it's really good to keep a dream journal or an actual journal on some of the things that are going to be discussed, some practices that you can actually start to implement. And then into the next video session, it'll start to present more things to you in order for you to be successful in retaining some of that information on how you can actually start to give proper ratings for your family, your friends, and if you're wanting to do this as a practice, to really open up and start to do this on your own, to become more intuitive. Even if you're not wanting to go into this type of, I guess, career path, you can use a lot of these techniques within this training series on stuff to do with career. It's just going to give you more of an advantage because you're going to be working more on the intuitive side and getting to understand how you're interacting with the environment, because we're interacting with energy 24/7, and a lot of empaths, a lot of people don't really understand how they're interpreting that information, and sometimes we're just turning it off or shutting it down. And this series is actually developed more on something that you can learn at your own pace. Okay, so included in the session is actually a 1-hour session with me, which you know, the price point on that, just sitting in a session with me is usually for an hour. You know, it's at $100 value, so you'll be included within your purchase price that you'll be able to interact with me live. We can do it over the phone. If you do live locally within my area, we can actually sit down and have a session as well. And so you really want to make sure that you're writing down some questions throughout the next couple of weeks, where you're able to see some things that you're getting stuck at, and then intuitively, when I sit down with you, I can start to pull in to see, okay, this is what you need to focus on, this is what's actually blocking you, and so on. So make sure that when you're going through the sessions, you can shoot me an email at a certain point. I do keep in contact with my students. You know, I do a lot of things for free too as well. So when you're shooting me an email, just make sure that you're itemizing some things that you wanted more detail on, or something, some more, I guess, information based on some things that are happening with you. But go through the sessions. You're going to get one video, which is typically about 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes half an hour, where you're going to receive that information. There's going to be a lot of stuff at the beginning, so it's just basically trying to understand this, right? And these are techniques that I've used over the years. So I have condensed this almost like the fast track you, so that you don't have to be all over the place. There's a lot of information out there about how to do certain things, and that's basically on how they've done things in the past. And I'm more of the mindset of trying to make sure that you can do the small stuff first, get the foundation laid, okay, and then you start to organically grow within your own time, right? So a lot of things that you're going to see within the video series doesn't mean you have to do them all at once. But if you start to go down the list of things that are going to be presented to you, especially with when you start to focus on the body itself, clearing the body, clearing the space that you're living in, you are going to organically start to see a shift or change in your awareness. And that's basically what it comes down to, is that intuitive information is coming through within your awareness for you to be able to interpret. And then that's basically what this video series is all about, is focusing on energetic maintenance, being able to clear the space, clear your energy field, and then you start to receive information very quick, very easy, and have that knowingness, because we all, our head always gets us into this, is this actually stuff that I'm getting for myself, or is this for somebody else? So that you'll start to feel comfortable with giving readings in person, over the phone, or via email. There is no difference when you're really tapping into that higher aspect, because that higher aspect doesn't have to be where the person is sitting in front of you. So the more the depth that you become, the more that you practice some of the techniques that are going to be given to you, the more easier it's going to flow for you. So I do appreciate the opportunity to help and assist you. And like I said before, I do a lot of things for free, so you can come in contact with me when you shoot me an email. And we want to make sure that we're scheduling that session. You can schedule it at the beginning, or you can schedule it at the end, but that session with me will be included within your purchase price as well. So I like to thank you again for the opportunity, and please keep in touch.